Hello friends, what's up? I was actually just walking around my house. I had my makeup done because I was taking some pictures and stuff, and I was like, oh, I don't want to, like, I don't want to, what the hell am I saying? I was like, oh yeah, like I don't want this makeup to go to waste. Long story short, I asked you guys on Snapchat and on Instagram to send me a bunch of questions, and my phone hasn't stopped going off. Let's do this. I haven't done a question and answer in a long time. Oh my gosh, so it's almost been exactly a year since I did my last Q&A. First question is, what is your height? And I am 5 foot 5 inches. Okay, Nat says, how old were you when you first started YouTube? I started YouTube in 2014, which was 4 years ago. So I was 21 years old when I started my YouTube channel. How old are you? I'm 25 years old. Aisha is saying she's sending lots of love from New Jersey. Thanks, girl. She says, my question is, if you didn't make YouTube videos, what else would you be doing? And how do you deal with haters? I have a degree in accounting, so I would be getting like my chartered accounting, doing all that stuff. And how do you deal with haters? So I'm lucky, let's all knock on wood, that I don't have like crazy haters. So usually if I get a bad comment or if I get a comment that like is very hateful, I'll just block and delete the person. In the beginning, I used to lash out like crazy. Like I used to feel so hurt about like someone talking shit or like someone saying something to me, but then like as time went on and as I started hearing and seeing the same thing, like haters don't have any, they don't know you personally, so the most that they can tell you is like you're ugly. For me, it's like you're ugly, you look like a tranny, you look like a man, you look like a boy, like, you know, something like that, which is like I've heard it so many times that I'm just like, all right, I don't care, like cool, just block and delete. Look at Sana's
Your mom
blonde.
thinks this looks like my natural hair.
It does, it looks so good.
Does it?
What do you recommend for really bad eye bags? Holy. Okay, well, I have really bad eye bags to begin with. I actually, you guys will always see, like if I'm doing a makeup tutorial, you'll see my dark circles are super bad. They're really deep. The only way that I found that I can cover them is with the Tarte Shape Tape Concealer. That's the only thing that actually makes them go away. But even if I smile like this, you guys can see how deep they are. There's nothing that I found that takes them away, to be honest. Did you always want to be a beauty guru? No. I still don't consider myself a beauty guru. Like when someone says that about me, I like cringe from the inside because I don't take myself seriously enough to do that. And plus, I don't do like makeup tutorials. I'm not as talented as all the other actual beauty gurus here on YouTube. But I just like, you know, I like doing my makeup, talking shit with you guys. So no, I never like thought when I started this that I would be considered a beauty guru. Miriam, when will you come to India? Sana, when will I go to India?
Next year.
I'm gonna come to India when Sana goes to India, which is probably next year. I've been dying to come to India, actually. When is Papa Zaid coming back from Pakistan? Papa is coming hopefully in May, but we never know because we just never know. I'm surprised there's no questions about marriage yet. What desi food do you enjoy the most? I love saag, paneer saag. I love that shit. Gobi aloo gobi, however you say it. I love that shit. Oh, naans, like tandoori naans are bomb. Really good. Nihari is really good. Oh my god, my mouth is watering. Stop, I'm dieting. We can't talk about food. How come you didn't go into accounting? Because I got my degree and I did accounting. That was like what I was gonna do always. But then I was also doing YouTube and like my social media stuff at that time. So I decided to focus more on this because I enjoy this more. I wanted to put my all into this before I actually like went into accounting. I could still go back to accounting if I really wanted to, but this is something like if I didn't pursue at that time, which was like 2 years ago, then it wouldn't have become what it is right now. Favorite song of all time? I have one actual favorite song of all time, which is the Read All About It, the Stefan Biniak remix or something like that. But I can't listen to that song, and Ozair agrees with me because he can't listen to that song because that song brings like too many feelings. Have you heard it? It just brings too many feelings out into like my heart. So like I don't like to listen to that song because it gives me goosebumps and it gives Uzair goosebumps. But I love that song. I would say that's the first one that like pops up out of on my head. How do you stay motivated to go to the gym? That's a good question because I haven't been motivated to go to the gym. But when I was on track and I was like being consistent, the only thing that kept me going ever was like seeing progress on myself. I stopped comparing myself to everyone else posting progress pictures on social media and stuff because your body is not the same as everyone else's body. So the only thing that ever motivates me is like seeing a difference in myself. Just remember how shitty you feel looking the way that you feel right now and then wanting to change it, like how bad you want to change it because you don't want to feel shitty anymore. Okay, Laiba, if you could have a superhero power, what would it be and why? Okay, I know I would just do invisibility because I already don't like being around people, so imagine being invisible. Like crowds and me don't mesh.
Really?
Yeah.
You would want to be invisible?
Yes, I would want to
want
do invisibility as a superpower. What would you choose?
Flying. I would totally want to fly.
I would choose invisibility.
I would love to be invisible.
I would love to be able to be totally invisible. Next hair color you want to try out. PS, love you. Love you too. Okay, so the next color I want to try out, I'm going to actually show you guys. So I want to do that. Isn't it so pretty? Yo, I am shocked. We're what, like 10 minutes into this? Still no questions about when I'm getting married.
I'm amazed people are not sending you proposals.
I know! Liba, has fame on social media affected your personal, family / friends life? Hell to the yes. Like, I didn't think it would get to this extreme. Like, obviously I'm not complaining. I'm really thankful for it. It's crazy. Like, I'll give you guys an example. So let's say for Sana. So before Sana was even a part of any of this, like, I never really posted her on social media, or I did on Snapchat and stuff, but like you guys didn't know who she was in relation to me. Like, she had like what, 7,000 followers before the wedding, and like within 2 or 3 weeks of the wedding, and like everybody, just our whole family, just like posting about it, and like everyone finally realizing that Sana is gonna be my sister-in-law, within 3 weeks she jumped from like 5,000 or 7,000 to like 20. It just growing, and it won't stop growing now, which is so and even Zaina, like everybody, even my dad, like everyone's accounts are just blowing up, because it's like you guys like me, but then you're so invested in my life, and you want to see how like my life is, that you guys want to follow my family and my friends just to see how I am with them. Like, it's like weird to say, but it's cool, because you guys are like, I like that you guys want to know more about me. It's just crazy. It's like if I go out, it's like the whole family is now being recognized. If like it's crazy. Even baby Nadia.
Even without Liba, like we're taking Nadia in a stroller.
Yeah, even without me. What lash glue is good and long lasting? That's a really good question. I have the glue here. My glue thing by Iris Beauty, you guys. This will make sure your eyelashes don't move. I only use this on special occasions where I really want to make sure my eyelashes don't budge. This one is the best one. My question for you is, how is it like not having a sister? I don't know. It didn't really feel anything different. I have 2 brothers. I have an older brother and I have a younger brother, so I'm in the middle. I did grow up as a tomboy, so I have more boyish tendencies than girls. So I never really missed out on having a sister. I never felt like I was missing a sister. My mom would always constantly ask me, like, because my mom had 8 sisters, she would always ask me like if I felt lonely, or like, do I wish I had a sister? And I was just like, no. Until I met Sana, and she has their 3 sisters. That's the only time I was like, oh wait, so like this is what having a sister is like. Yeah, until I went through Zaina's bratty mood swings, I was like, yo, I never want a little sister. Like, I'm thankful I don't have a little. Like, I'm thankful for Nadia, but like I'm sure when she gets you know, grown and annoying too, like, but
they go through that phases.
Yeah, I'm happy I don't have a younger sister. I'm good. When are you going to Pakistan? If you do, you should go to Lahore. I'm planning on going to Pakistan maybe in February or March. Do you know French? Would love to see you speaking French. Just a little bit from France.
Please say a few words.
Bonjour, je m'appelle Liba. Comment t'appelles-tu? That's all I know. Here's the question everybody's been waiting for, probably. Are you getting married anytime soon? Let's touch on this topic, all right? Let's touch on it, because I've never really went in depth of this topic, okay? And we're all grown-ups here. Everybody knows that eventually I'm gonna have to get married. Like, Liba's eventually gonna have to get married, right? The issue is, how am I supposed to get married if I can't find anyone to marry? Okay? I'm just gonna say it. Okay? Like, everybody wants to know, when is Liba getting married? I will get married when I find someone to marry. I don't know how else to say it. And I promise you guys, if I'm getting married, if I'm going to get married, you guys will eventually find out. Like, you will know that I'm going to get married. It's just like, if you want to try to find me someone to marry, I'm game. I'm just going to put it out there. If you want to find me someone to marry, hop into Sana's DMs and let's do this. Everyone's going to take that so seriously.
Oh my god.
Sana's DMs start blowing up. Like, hey, oh my god. Listen, if you do send her a DM, you send a picture with it, the age, the height, like, you know, a biodata and everything. Seriously, like, you guys, if I'm getting married anytime soon, God knows if I'm getting married anytime soon, because he is the only one that knows if I'm gonna find someone to marry anytime soon. So if it happens, I will for sure let you guys know. I will also say that I'm not gonna have like a big wedding like Sana and Usama. Uzair and I have never ever wanted a big wedding. It's just gonna be like a straightforward, I'm just signing papers and moving on with my life. I've never wanted a big wedding ever. This person is asking what I'm looking for in a guy. Should I give you the short list or the long list? See, I don't know what I'm looking for, to be honest. Because you know, it's like one of those things, like, you don't know what you're looking for until you find it. What if it's like one of those things with me? But I will still give you a rundown, okay? Family oriented.
Cut.
Redo. Okay, family oriented. For sure. Like, I need someone that's gonna be okay with me being stuck to my mom like glue whenever I want to be, and okay with just having a family dynamic kind of like ours, which is like everyone in their face at all times. Somebody who is understanding of my line of work. I have to travel a lot. My work revolves me being in a room at my house doing makeup and stuff, so that doesn't mean that I get to just stay home and like, oh, like you're staying home and doing nothing. I'm staying home and working. You know what I mean? Okay, here's the big one for me, and this is because all you guys can all thank my dad, okay? And this is like no double standards when it comes to like women and men, like no double standards basically. Like women can't do this, only men can, or I can't do this, only like no double standards. That's like a big no for me. Like no double standards. If you can do it, I can do it too. All right. Sana, what else am I looking for? Muscular?
Fit.
Just fit. She was like okay, so fit. Sana's saying fit. Like, how do I say this without sounding very
healthy man and interested in.
Okay, Sana knows what I want more than me.
That's
okay, so she's so healthy and interested in maintaining himself.
That's it.
That's it.
Very simple.
It's so hard to ask for.
Oh, and he has to be funny.
Okay, listen, I'm so freaking funny that like I need someone that's just as funny as me.
More like she's not funny, so she needs somebody to be funny in the relationship. That's the truth.
No, my truth is better. I am so funny. I need someone else that's like can match my level. Okay, match or go over my level of funniness. Nothing under my level of funniness, which will be hard to find. See, education is like whatever right now.
Okay.
Like obviously not be dumb as hell, but like, you know, I don't need them to have a degree. Like if they don't have a degree, they don't have a degree. That's fine. It might not be fine for my dad, but that's fine. There's people who've dropped out of high school, I mean in college and stuff to pursue this, and they're like millionaires. You know what I mean? Oh, and like obviously I have to be attracted to you look-wise. As vain as that may sound, nobody wants to marry somebody they're not attracted to. My question is, have you ever been bullied in high school, and were you the popular kid? So in high school, I never got bullied. See, I was one of the lucky ones where I never got bullied, and I wasn't really a popular kid, but I wasn't like a loner either. I was like I just stuck to myself. I'm kind of like how I was now, always pretty quiet, unless like someone was to approach me with an issue, then like I would like do something about it. But other than that, like I was just like a meh. Like I was like in the middle, like nothing really. Like I hated high school because I just hate people in general, but I have nothing bad to say in like about my high school experience.
We love you.
I love you.
Oh my god, so cute! He's so cute! What is one thing your mom does that annoys you the most? Sometimes like she doesn't like take the mom role. Like her relationship with me, Usama and Uzair is like friendship. So sometimes we have to literally be like, Mom, can you for 1 second stop being our friend and be our mom? Like, can you give me good mom advice or like good mom yelling at? Like, if I'm annoyed about something Uzair did, my mom will just tell me to yell at him. And I was like, no, you're the mom. You yell at him. Why am I yelling? I yell all the time. All my videos are just me yelling. Fatma is asking, would you get married to someone in Pakistan? And if you do, would you ever stay there forever? No. And no. Are you dating? No, I'm not dating. Or hope to date someone in the future. Like I said, I have nobody at the moment. So, I mean, if it happens, you guys will find out. Would your parents ever force you to get married to someone if it has a good outcome? My parents would never force me to do anything I don't want to do. They've already made that clear to me like thousands and thousands and thousands of times. Even if like they think it's the best proposal in the world, if I don't want to do it, they're gonna be like, all right, she don't want to do it, back off. Would you ever do an arranged marriage? Listen, I'm not against arranged marriages, okay? It's not like arranged marriages are like how they used to be, where you meet the person the day you're getting married. Arranged marriages are now like literally like a blind date type of situation, so I'm down. I'm down. Down for whatever. Time is a ticking for me. How does your family in Pakistan feel about you being a YouTuber and having pink hair? So I don't really speak to family back home. It's always just like a salam or how are you and stuff. But from what my parents have told me and from what I've heard from them, I think they love it. They literally watch my videos all the time if I am correct. And when I go to Pakistan with pink hair, that's gonna be weird. I don't know, do people in Pakistan have colored hair? I haven't been there in a long time, so if that sounds ignorant, sorry, but I don't know. What is your advice for girls who don't feel confident without makeup? I had really really bad acne. I never felt confident without makeup. But then I just grew to realize that before, when I had acne, like I would never be able to look somebody in the eyes because I was so nervous that like they were looking at my face and stuff. I would just feel so insecure. Like if I complained about my acne, like this happened with Sana when I first met her too. Like I would complain about my acne and she literally would tell me that, Laiba, I literally didn't even notice that you had acne until you pointed it out. Most of the time, if you're talking to somebody that is interested in you, like a friend, a family member, they're not looking and trying to judge your face and like of you having acne. They're literally looking at you in the eye, trying to have a conversation with you. So that was something that helped a lot. But in general, if you don't feel confident without makeup, that's fine. Just put on some makeup and go out. Whatever you need to do to make yourself feel more confident, you do that. Like even if that means that you have to wear makeup and go to the gym. I see a lot of girls at my gym wearing makeup and working out, and like before when I first started I would judge them, but now I'm like, okay, well if that's the only way that gets them to the gym, at least they're doing something that gets them to the gym. People around you that love you, that want to be around you, they just literally don't care how you look.
I can't wait to post this on YouTube and start getting DMs with pictures. Oh my god, oh my god, oh my god.
Sana,
guys, send those DMs. No.
Sana, shh. When you were younger, what would your family or brothers call you as a nickname? I only have a nickname that my dad and my taya calls me, and that's Labo, L-A-B-O. It's Labo, and my dad still calls me that, but it sounds weird if anyone else calls me that. Like no one else calls me Labo. Do you use any teeth whitening? I do not. I got Zoom whitening done almost 3 years ago now, right? Yeah. I don't use any other whitening things after that because my teeth got so sensitive, and they're still so sensitive, so I just don't. Do you floss every morning and every night? Okay, where do I get my robes from? Very good question. This is a question I can do. I get my robes from Walmart, from Forever 21. Costco has some bomb ass robes.
I'm gonna make somebody ask that question.
Lots of people ask me where I get my robes from, Sana. I am a fashion trendsetter. What's your favorite pizza topping? Oh my goodness, you don't know me. I don't like pizza. I'm one of the rare few that actually I don't like pizza. And if I eat pizza, I can have a margarita pizza that's like freshly made, but even then like... Okay, this is a really good question. Top 3 things on my bucket list. I want to go to Greece. Santorini, like that shit's so beautiful. I want to go to Greece. I'm kind of living out a dream life, which is so shitty to say. I know it's so freaking stupid, but I'm like I'm literally living out my dreams by being here on YouTube. Okay, my second one would be that I want a pet, but it would have to be something that's not a cat because I'm deathly allergic to cats. What motivates you to do what you do every single day? Because I work from home and because I'm technically my own boss by like recording my videos and like doing my fitness challenges, I don't have anyone to tell me what to do on every single day basis. When I feel like I'm not as motivated as I used to be, my mom and Uzair are really good with this, where they start telling me like, Laiba, you are living out dreams of people that like couldn't even imagine to do what you're doing. And that's so true. Being here on YouTube, I wasn't able to just like start like accomplishing my own dreams and my own goals, but like my entire family is now able to do what they want to do because of this, and my parents are living a good life because of this, and my parents worked their asses off to get me and my brothers to where we are and to get our entire family to where we are. So every time I get demotivated or I feel like a lack of motivation, I remind myself how lucky I am, and I try to think of what I would be doing and how my life would be if I wasn't doing what I was doing today. Do you believe in aliens? Oh my god, you guys, I totally believe in aliens. I have this theory that aliens have actually already contacted Earth, but nobody wants to tell us. And Uzair and I both believe in aliens. We watched alien documentaries way back when, and we both are literally like, aliens have already made contact with Earth. There's no way aliens have not made contact with Earth. I have a lot of questions on like being a YouTuber, how to get started, advice for YouTubers and stuff. So if you guys want a separate video maybe on that, and I can explain to you guys what I have as a filming setup, what I had as a filming setup when I first started, please let me know down below because I can do an entire video just on that. I know there's a lot of YouTubers out there that literally refuse to like share their secrets on the filming techniques and stuff that they use, but I honestly don't mind. The more the merrier. Me telling you guys or me helping you guys does not take away from my growth. If anything, it helps me because I get good karma. So you can definitely let me know if you guys want that. How do you cope with loneliness? I don't really have friends either, so I am alone a lot or with my family, but I still feel lonely and emotional really easily. So a lot of you guys may know that I don't have a lot of friends. The only friends that I have are strictly family or like like I have literally 5 people that I talk to on a daily basis or a weekly basis. Literally 5 people, and especially since I changed my number, so it's kind of like a clean slate. I still sometimes like I don't get lonely, but sometimes you want that connection that's like outside of your family. And I've touched on this before in other videos. Like you just want a third party because sometimes your family is your family. They love you unconditionally. So sometimes they can't give you the advice that you're looking for, or they can't give you like the comfort that you're looking for, which I totally understand. I find in like those kind of situations, it's hard. There's really nothing you can do to get around it unless you go and find new friends. But I'm at a point in my life too where I don't want to find new friends. I don't need any new friends. I'm happy with the ones that I have. I'm happy with the family that I have. So in terms of like dealing with loneliness, I try to keep myself busy. Recently, if you guys remember the Get Ready With Me video that I did that was titled I'm Not Okay, and that time was like a time of me, like I was literally so alone and I felt so lonely that I thought like my only place to vent and to turn was on YouTube, and that's what I did because I literally felt like I had no one to talk to, and that made me feel a lot better. So just getting it out and venting it out somehow makes you feel better. Loneliness is something that comes and goes for me too. Like I feel alone, and it's that I feel like loneliness is not something another person can fill, you know what I mean? Like I don't think if you feel alone, I don't think someone else can come and fill that void, because what if that person was to leave? You would feel double the loneliness, you know what I mean, than before they were there. So try to make yourself busy, find a hobby that you really like, maybe commit to going to like a workout class 3 times a week, like just finding things that you like to do and keeping yourself busy and keeping your mind out of that state of like, oh my god, I'm so lonely or I have no one to talk to. Do you ever want to have kids? Of course I want to have kids. Who do you fight with more, Osama or Uzair? Uzair definitely I fight with more, but that's because Uzair and I are more close. Like we're literally like best friends. So him and I do fight a lot. If you had to pick one color, hair color for the rest of your life, what color would it be? Oh my god, no. I can't answer that. Oh man. Honestly, just because I had red hair for 6 years, I'm gonna go with red hair, but you had to give me more time to answer that because I need to go through like at least 3 or 4 more colors to figure out what color I could live with for the rest of my life. Do you miss school? Hell, nah, I do not miss school. What do you and your dad argue about the most? Dad and I actually never argue. First of all, I will shoot myself before I argue with my dad. There's no way I'm gonna ever argue with my dad. If he tells me something and it's even if it's wrong, I always just say okay and I walk out of the room. Like I will never argue with my dad ever. Doesn't matter, he could be saying something that I think is completely wrong. He is right. Always just zip your mouth, say okay, and walk out of the room. Will you get your nose pierced for real? No, because first of all, my dad really hates nose piercings, so I would never like, he hasn't restricted me from getting a nose piercing. Like for him, it's like if you want to do it, go ahead do it, but I really don't like it on you. But I like, that's the one thing my dad literally hates on me is a nose piercing, so I'm not gonna go and get it done. I'm happy with these fake ones. I can just take it out. It's not a big deal. Mac and cheese or cheese fries? Cheese fries for sure. Mac and cheese makes me sick. What do I love most about Canada? Oh my god, you guys, you don't get me started about how much I love Canada. I am literally a true Canadian. I freaking love Canada. Canada all the way. I never want to move out of Canada. It's such a safe country. It's such a peaceful country. Even though the winters suck, I'm down for the winters. Like I love Canada. It's home. Oh, Canada, our home and native land. Okay, are you ever gonna do a house tour or a beauty room tour? How do you have your setup filmed? So if you guys want a beauty room tour and like you guys want to know how my filming setup is, let me know down below. If I'm ever gonna do a house tour, no, because I feel like that's very unsafe. What rose scented perfumes do you recommend? Oh my god, you guys, I love rose scented stuff. So the Chloe, the Roses by Chloe is really, really good. That's the one I've been using recently. But the one that I used this entire year was the Jo Malone Roses perfume, and it's very strong, so you only need like 1 spray. But if you guys have any other like rose scented perfumes and stuff, let me know. What is your favorite animal? I love pandas. Okay, so there's this pandas place in China and they actually let you book in a cuddle session. Oh my god, that's part of my bucket list. I totally forgot. Cool. Okay, so that's another thing on my bucket list. So there's a place in China and they let you book in cuddle sessions with baby pandas, and I want to do that. I want to go to China just to do that. One day I will. Would you say being a YouTuber or influencer is a good passion to pursue? Yes, I do think so. I would say like the best advice that I can give you if you want to do that is just to be yourself. Everybody has a unique trait in them or like something about them that makes them unique, and you have to make sure you keep that because you don't want to be like everybody else, because that way you're going to blend in with everyone else. You want to be different, so you want to keep the traits that make you stand out and just enhance them on your YouTube. Okay, so many questions. I totally forgot to mention this to you guys. These teeth gems that I have, obviously it's hard for you guys to see, but I have tooth gems here. Look at that. right here. I got my tooth gems from a place in LA. I just googled tooth gems and I found a place. They were $60 each to put in, which is a little bit more. They're Swarovski crystals. It shouldn't be that much. Honestly, they last up to 2 years and I wanted them so bad and I think they look so freaking cool. So it's totally worth it. What are your views on zodiac signs? I know I'm an Aries and that's all I know about zodiac signs. Guys, I'm pretty much done. What I'll do is I will give Sana the rights to ask 3 questions. Do your damage.
So first question.
Oh god.
Do you get a lot of proposals?
So I never used to get any before, but ever since my parents joined social media, I feel like everyone thought that was like an open gateway to start sending in proposals and stuff. Can I say like please, like I ask you like please not to unless you think it's a really good proposal for me, but like just don't. People have been like DMing my mom and stuff with proposals, and like I get like, even it's to the point, it's so funny you guys, my life has come to the point where like forget guys even approaching me, I have the guys' sisters and mothers and cousins approaching me, like the females of the house approaching me and being like, I have a cousin or I have a brother, I have a son that like totally could marry you. And why did I let Sana ask me questions?
What do you do in your sleep? Do you have any like sleeping habits? Do you talk or do you like...
Shut up! You literally...
Do something in your sleep?
I hate you! You guys, she wants me to tell you that I fall off my bed when I sleep sometimes. I don't know. Okay, coming from Miss, I talk in my sleep and I have fights with... She literally has fights with her sister in her dreams. Like, Zaid! Like yelling, okay? And then we have her husband, her Sama, he literally sleepwalks, like they're just a sleeping mess. And they want to laugh at me because I fall off my bed at night. Yes, I do.
You fall off your bed.
I have a queen bed and like I still sleep on the corner, and like sometimes I catch myself about to fall, so like I'll grab the other side of the bed and pull my... But sometimes I like just fall, like, and this is since I was younger. My dad will remember, and my dad could probably tell you when he's watching this, that like when I used to be smaller, I would fall off the bed and it would make a dumb loud noise, and I would quickly get up and like go back to bed, and my dad would come check on me and he'd be like, Liva, and I'd be crying and be like, Papa, I just fell off the bed. And yes, I still do that, only sometimes. Maybe this year like 3 times. That's it, you guys. I hope I answered some of your most wanted questions. I hope so. I think I did. I wanted to make sure I answered them. But thank you so much for watching, and if you guys have any other questions, you can leave them down below, and I will see you guys next time. Bye.